Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Guruvayurappa Sharanam. This video is on chapter 31 Bali Darpanam of Narayaniyam. Srimad Bhagavata 8th Skanda chapters 18 to 22 describes Mahabali's story. In the earlier video on Vamana Avatara, we saw that Vamana went to the place where Mahabali was performing the Ashwamedha Yajna. To continue the story here, in this Dasaka, Bali, delighted to see Vamana, offered him a seat, honored him by washing his feet. The water washing from his feet washes away the sins of all people. Bali, knowing the dharma, placed on his head the all auspicious water. We can see in Bhagavatam that Bali was washed away of all his sins, whatever little that remained. Also indicates that Bali sprinkled the holy water from the feet of Bhagwan on his head, like Shiva, who accepted the Ganga, which is also holy water from the feet of Vishnu, on his head, and Brahma accepted the water, and that place is called as Akasa Ganga. Bali offered Vamana to ask whatever he wants. When Shukracharya tells Bali that the Brahmachari is Bhagwan himself who has come, and justifies to Bali that telling a lie or not keeping a word is acceptable for various reasons. Bali refuses. After having covered the land and sky with 2 steps, Vamana tells Bali that there is no place for the 3rd step. Thus, having run into trouble with the Supreme, Bali, the Asura king, was, despite his awkward position, an uninterrupted soul, replied positively with the following words. Oh, Hari, you may place your feet on my head for the 3rd step. Thus, Bali offers his head for placing the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Highly pleased now, Bhagavan said, Bali, this best and most famous devotee among the Danavas and Daityas, already surpassed the insurmountable deluding material energy. Despite losing his wealth, he was not taken aback. Having lost all his riches, having fallen from his superior position, being reviled and arrested by his enemies, being deserted by his family and relatives, having suffered all kinds of uncommon hardship, being rebuked and cursed by his guru, he fixed in his woe, did not forsake his truthfulness, the dharma through which he has achieved a position now even for the immortal ones is most difficult to obtain. Bhagavan continues, he will become the Indra, enjoying my full protection. Till then, he may go and live in Sutala, created by the heavenly architect Vishwakarma, where, because of my supervision, has been made impossible for inhabitants to suffer physically or psychically any weariness, exhaustion, or defeat. Oh Maharaja, please go now. May there in Sutala, the place so desirable for even the denizens of heaven, for you surrendered by your people, be with all auspiciousness. None of the controllers of the worlds will be able to overrule your command there, not to speak of the common man. For I, with my chakra, will personally take care of all the Daityas who defy your rule. I will protect you, your associates, and your property. In every respect, I will always stand by your side. Oh, great hero. We will be able to see here that Vishnu gives to Bali 1. Position of Indra in the next cycle of creation. 2. Till then residence in Sutala. And 3. Place in Sutala for all the followers of Bali so that he is not there alone. Then personal protection of Vishnu with his chakra. And 5. Protection of Bali, his associates and his property. And a promise that Vishnu will stand by Bali's side. And Bali will be able to see Vishnu at Sutala. And freedom from the deluding Maya and its illusion that caused the Asura mentality. Now, let us think over whether this is a reward or a punishment. Is this a blessing or a curse? In reality, what Bhagavan has done is that he has offered himself to his devotee completely and has sidelined the selfish Aditi, Indra and others in the disguise of giving them what they wanted. Just to summarize the story here, Srihari first took away all the possessions of Mahabali and thus removed his pride. Then he removed his ego by placing his foot on Bali's head. For this, Bali had to surrender himself to the Supreme, which he did. Total surrender to God is the only way for liberation. Now, we will see the first 5 slokas, Narayaniya slokas of this chapter 31. प्रीत्या दैत्यस्तव तनुमहः प्रेक्षणाल् सर्वदापि त्वामाराध्यन् अजितरजयन् अञ्जलिं सञ्जगादा मत्तः किन्ते समभिलषितं विप्रसूनो वदत्वं व्यक्तं भक्तं भवनमवनीं वापि सर्वं प्रदास्ये. Impressed on seeing thy glorious majestic side, the Asura Bali honored and worshipped thee in every way. He said with folded palms, "What do you desire from me, O Brahmin boy? You say, is it wealth, food, house or land or everything? I shall give you all." Says, Vyaktam Bhaktam Bhavanam Avanim Vapi Sarvam Pratasye, he says. Next sloka. Tamaksheenam Baligiram Upakarnya Karunya Purnovi Asyolsekam Shamayidumanaha Daityavamsham Prashamsan Bhumim Padatraya Parimidam Prarthayamasithatvam Sarvam Dehido Nigadide Kasya Hasyam Navasyad. On hearing those bold words of Bali, though filled with compassion, you were desirous of curbing his pride. Speaking highly of the generosity of the Asura clan, you asked for earth measuring by your 3 steps. To ask for all would have invited sneer from everyone. Vishesham mam tribadamiha kim yajase balishastvam sarvam bhumim vrunukimamuni tyalapatvam sadripyan yasmal darpal tribada paripurna tyakshamakshebavadane बन्धं चासावगम् अदतर्होबिगाढोपशान्त्यै. Meaning, to me, who is the Lord of all the three worlds, how do you ask for mere 3 pieces of earth? You simpleton, oh, what use is this? Ask for the whole earth. Thus, Mahabali proudly told Bhagavan, because of this pride, he failed to give fully even 3 padas of earth and invited ridicule and bondage. Bali did not deserve it, but he was subjected to all this for acquiring complete detachment. पादत्रय्या यदिन मुदितो विष्टवैर्नाभितुष्येद् युक्त्युक्तेऽस्मिन् वरद भवदे दातुकामे ततोऽयं दैत्याचार्यः तव खलु परीक्षार्थिनः प्रेरणार्थं मा देयं हरिदियमिति व्यक्तमेवा बभाषे. Adatriya, that is, oh bestower of boons, you told him that he who is not satisfied with 3 steps of plan will not be satisfied even by the 3 worlds. Bali was about to pour the pre-gift oblation of water to Bhagavan to test Bali's integrity, and so, prompted by you, the Guru of Asuras, Sukrasarya, told him clearly to refrain from giving the gift, since Vamana is Sri Hari himself. याजत्येवं यदि स भगवान् पूर्णकामोऽस्मि सोऽहं दास्यामेव स्थिरमिति वदन् काव्यशब्दो विदैत्यः विन्द्यावल्या निजदैदया दत्तपाध्याय तुभ्यं चित्रं चित्रं सकलमपि स पार्पयल् तोयपूर्वम्. Bali firmly said that he would consider himself blessed if Bhagavan himself comes begging to him thus, and so he would certainly make the gift. For such disobedience, Sukracharya cursed him. Then, to you whose feet had already been washed by the waters poured by Bali's wife Vindhyavali, he proceeded to offer everything with the pouring of the water. Hari, how wonderful! With this 5th sloka of Dasaka 31, we will be closing this particular video, before which we will be seeing Mangala Stotra on Vamana. Om Vamanaya Namastubhyam Balidarpabaharini Guruvada Pudishaya Yajnarubaya Mangalam Balyarpidapadaabjaya Akrandatribhuvanaya cha Guruvadapurishaya Vishwarupaya Mangalam. Hari Om. If you like this video, please click like and also subscribe by activating the subscribe button. Thank you.